Thanks to everyone for being here. This is fucking rad, and we are trying our best to get as much PPE inside of prisons as we possibly can. And everyone who has supported so far, thank you so very much. Um, I am honored to introduce Eric Borsuck, who's the first performer tonight, Writer that is, and he's on our board of directors, and and he is gonna read a little something from I think a book of his called American Animals. So, Eric, pleasure to start it off with you. Take it away.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I was hoping to read from an essay, but I'm just going to have to read this book that I wrote, so it should work out. All right, I'll start with the epigraph, and then we'll get into I'm just going to read the first chapter. So it's a book I wrote called American Animals. On my view, we must suppose that American animals, having in most cases ordinary powers of vision, slowly migrated by successive generations from the outer world into the deeper and deeper recesses of the Kentucky caves. Charles Darwin on the Origin of Species. Chapter 1, Aletheia. Roughly 50 billion species have existed on Earth. The geology says an old gray-haired man with tired eyes, and almost 99% bombing on stage. The punchline falls flat. The lecture hall is painfully silent. The old yawning, checking their cell phones, thoroughly uninterested in the study of rocks, searching for some sort of reaction to this staggering figure. 99%, he repeats, in case we didn't hear him the first time. We're in the late Cretaceous. The Rocky Mountains are taking shape. A flying reptile with a wingspan of 50 feet soars in the sky. Just one second. My computer's acting up. A flying reptile with a wingspan of 50 feet soars in the sky. Much of the planet's petroleum reserves are forming, along with other mineral deposits which will be of commercial value to future civilizations. Then, somewhere near the end, placental mammals start to evolve. I scan the classroom for zombies. This is just the kind of place I run into them too. They're usually easy to spot in their fluorescent pop-collar polos, but I don't recognize anyone. In fact, everyone looks about the same. They're all wearing the same self-imposed uniform, same khaki pants, same New Balance running shoes, with the same deadpan expression on their faces. It's like we're packaged and distributed this way, products of a khaki generation, bland, off-white, 100% cotton twill. During the beginning of the semester, I made the mistake of joining a fraternity. Some older guys I knew from high school offered me a bit of the most sought-after frat on campus. I never really saw myself as a frat guy, but I didn't know how to turn it down. Come on, man, it'll be fun, they said. Parties, girls, what's not to like? But it ended up being the crazy southern racist frat. Suddenly, everything in my life was for the house, as they say. I became a pledge, a bitch, relegated to nights in basements being hazed, punched, spit on, pissed on, forced to recite creeds and founding fathers in front of Confederate flags. When I quit, they put out some sort of mafia-like frat hit on me. Both actives and pledges alike were instructed to fight me anytime they spotted me on campus. Now, wherever I go, these pastel primps hunt me like zombies. It's 66 million years ago, the professor excitedly blurts out, "The asteroid is headed straight for us." The sky turns red, and my blood starts to boil. My cell phone rings to a rendition of Orff's O Fortuna, illuminating the otherwise pitch-black bedroom. It's late, or rather early. Warren's name is flashing on the screen. At first, I think I'm still dreaming. We haven't spoken since our argument. It was over money, of all things. Long story short, some cash went missing from my bedroom. When I questioned Warren about the incident, he freaked out, as if I were accusing him of stealing from me. The whole thing was a big misunderstanding. We grew up together. We were like brothers. But that was all months ago. When the voicemail alert chimes, I snatch up the phone. Warren is drunk and rambling. After all this time, it's strange listening to him speak, like hearing the voice of a dead friend. He quotes Pion. "In my own country, I am in a far-off land. I am strong, but have no force or power. I win all, yet remain a loser. At break of day, I say good night. When I lie down, I have a great fear of falling." At the end of the message, Warren says he wants to meet. The next day, I call Warren's dorm, and his stoner roommate answers, sort of. He doesn't bother to say hello, like most people. Instead, he just sits there in silence. At first, I think it's the answering machine, until I hear breathing on the other end. Mind you, this isn't the first time it's happened. Trying to have a conversation with him is like pulling teeth. The normal components of social interaction go straight out the window. After an awkward exchange, I'm able to gather enough information to determine that Warren isn't there. I tell the roommate to let the phone ring when I call back. This way I can leave a message for Warren on the machine. When I call back, the roommate answers. So I explain again what I'm doing. Warren is the only person I know who doesn't own a cell phone. I used to get calls all day long from unknown numbers. Warren calling from a payphone, Warren calling from a bar phone, Warren calling from a stranger's phone, most of which ended abruptly with unfamiliar voices in the background demanding their phones back. However, if it's you who needs to get in touch with him, forget it. It's useless trying to track him down. Warren's dorm room landline is the only way to reach him. A couple hours later, I get a call from a number I've never seen. Hey, Warren says, you got my message? I guess you got mine? Yeah. The conversation drags on like this for a while, brief, empty utterances, as if we're both waiting for the other one to make the first move, which eventually he does. Want to meet, he asks. Meet? Yeah, why not? I stutter, trying to think of an excuse, but nothing comes to mind. Oh, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting. Just meet me at Pazos, he says. There's something I want to talk to you about. I'm sitting across the table from Warren. He's wearing a signature brown corduroy jacket and devilish grin. His hair is disheveled, as if he rushed here from somewhere. But then again, I've never known him to look any different. According to legend, Warren was born about the size of a radish in an acutely premature miracle birth. And the universe has been trying to destroy him ever since. Throughout the years, I've been a bystander when he was struck by cars, and I've lost count of his broken bones and dislocated joints. He's a weasel-like creature, agile, hard to pin down. Somehow, he always manages to escape. From the start, our attempts at small talk are awkward, lots of toe-tapping and feigned smiles. After not speaking to each other for so long, it seems we've lost our timing. Something about Warren's demeanor seems different now, more unhinged. Throughout the night, I repeatedly catch him peeking over his shoulder and scanning the room as if he's worried someone is watching us. Hoping to take the edge off, I order a round of beers with my fake ID. Before our falling out, the two of us were running a lucrative little dorm room operation selling counterfeit driver's licenses. Using my own software and equipment, I designed and printed the IDs while Warren peddled them to students on campus, of which there was no shortage. It seemed we had stumbled upon an untapped market and couldn't produce them fast enough. Before I knew it, Warren started mingling with a shady crowd of criminals who kept pulling us in deeper and deeper. That's around the same time my money went missing, and we all know where the story goes from there. Suddenly, it all just disappeared, along with Warren. After a couple of beers, we both started loosening up. It's not long before we're recounting old stories, like that time we started a food fight in the school cafeteria. Remember that? I still can't believe Warren actually stood up on the table and yelled food fight. It was like a scene straight out of a John Hughes film, especially when the dean of students, Warren's nemesis, barged in and literally hauled us off by our necks. We need to put this nonsense behind us, Warren says, still laughing about the food fight story. Our friendship is too valuable. I agree. There's something I want to tell you, he says. It's big. It could change our lives forever. You can tell me anything. Warren peeks around the room to make sure that nobody's eavesdropping. Spencer and I have been working on something, he says, but before I tell you anything, I need to know if you're in. I laugh, but quickly realize that he's not joking. But I don't even know what I'm signing up for. I just need a yes or no, Warren says. I'm not sure why, maybe friendship, maybe adventure, but I just shrug my shoulders and say, yeah, sure, I'm in. Warren smiles and nods his head as if he already knew what my answer would be. After a long pause, he looks over his shoulder one last time and takes a deep breath. Then he opens the floodgates. I just got back from Amsterdam, he says. I flew over there on a fake passport that I got from our friend, you know, the guy. Spencer and I are going to rob the rare book room at Transy. My dealer in Amsterdam wants Audubon's Birds of America, which he thinks we already have. It could be worth $10 million. After the heist, we'll take the loot to Europe. We may be on the run. We may never be able to return. We may never see our families again. Late at night, I'm crossing a dark parking lot when I see them coming for me. Zombies, the fast kind. They're rushing like rabid dogs, tripping over each other to get to me. Before I can react, I'm down the pavement, all scraped up, fist fighting an old pledge brother I barely even know. He reeks of bourbon and polo cologne. I remember hearing once that he was an all-state wrestling champion in high school, and it shows. At some point in the fight, my head bashes against the concrete, and suddenly I am somewhere else. Strange, distant memories flash in my mind, long forgotten, but preserved for some obscure purpose. The ancient Greek word aletheia, a portrait of Philippus Areolus Theophrastus Bombastus von Hohenheim. Allerdings gift, he says, all things are poison. 10 to the 40th power. I can be anywhere, I tell myself. I am bleeding. That's all. That is chapter 1.
Hey, you got your book with you? I want to see the cover. People got to see.
I don't. I gave the last copy away
Oh, man.
to Ivan.
Well, that's a friend of ours. Well, everybody check out American Animals by this guy, Eric Borsuck, who just read. Amazing book. It's the story of kind of like what led him to prison. And it's quite a story, I'll tell you. Read the whole book. It's amazing. American Animals.
Word. Thanks. Appreciate you letting me read the first chapter. Wrote that in prison when I was 23. Long time ago. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Well, you did good. You were a little nervous, but you did great.
Well, I was having problems with my computer at first, too. Wasn't scrolling properly, so losing my...
Got you. All right, well, so BL is having major technical difficulties. Looks like her computer just totally crapped out on her. So the show must go on, so we're just going to keep plugging away. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next 2 acts. First up, we have Dougie Poole, who is a really awesome country singer from New York City, which is kind of rare. And he's going to be doing a couple songs. He's got a new album out and a new single. The album is called The Freelancer's Blues, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And the single is called Vaping on the Job, which is great. I hope he plays that. And then after Dougie, we got Kevin Hayes, who is a really great jazz pianist. And actually, Kevin and I were just at a prison in South Carolina together where Kevin was engineering some of the musicians' instrumentation. And I'll let him speak about that a bit maybe when he goes up. But it was a deep experience, and it was such an honor to have Kevin, who's such a great musician, with us at the prison. And the guys at that prison were like so happy and eager to work with Kevin. So that was great. Thank you both for being on this, and I'll hand it over to you guys. So Dougie, go ahead.
Thank you. You can hear it? They say Shirelle turned in her BFA for CDL. Now she drives a Porsche 50 hours a week. She don't paint anymore. She says that nobody's got the time. And that day she got money sure was sweet. Well, lately she's been wondering, she get weak, she just give up. But she's not the type of woman. She just follows those water lines and keeps her mouth shut. But when no one is around, she needs a little love, that's enough. She's vaping on the job. Spice it up and cool it down. Get her paid, get her played, get this game, get this race, get this town. Forget the nightmares in the news, forget these old computer blues. Forget the dreams she used to dream she's got. Forget while she's vaping on the track. While Michelle drives the truck, then he rides the desk chair up into town. One of those odd jobs that ain't really odd at all. He takes his lunch along. Higher ups play ping pong in the background. Can't remember when he ever felt this small. Cause the screenplay that he wrote ain't causing the commotion that he hoped. Seems like every day is the same old joke, and he's found a special way to go. When he steps out to the step, what's that gonna do his lips give a kiss? He's vaping on the job, spice it up and cool it down. Get his fame, get his place, get this game, get this race, get this town. Get the nightmares in the news, get these old years blue. Get the dreams he used to dream and he forgot. Oh, forget the boss he's vaping on the job. Then he meets Michelle, bar and queen. Tina is the barkeep. She pours them both water and a beer. You know what a week it's been, steady as Michelle draws on a napkin. Tina fakes a smile, bends a kick. Cause her spirit's on the bottom ship, in her heart she's carrying stuff. Since the person that she thought she maybe could love turned out to be a ghost. Well, she steps on her force there, then again she don't know where she's gone. She's vaping on the job, spice it up and cool it down. Get her pain, get her place, get this game, get this race, get this down. Get the nightmares in the news, get these old years blue. Get the dream she used to dream and she forgot. Don't forget while she's vaping on the job. Don't forget while she's vaping on the job. Alright, that's vaping on the job. I got time for one more?
Woo! Yes.
Cool. Alright. I played this one. This is an old song, and I played it today for the first time, like on a stream, and realized that it's kind of a good streaming song. It's about like talking to somebody through a screen, I guess. See me now, some kind of telepathic too. just for a moment as I sit here in my room. You see, I haven't one thing that I was young as down the day that you left me. Oh, dear, receive me. Signal and outline the shape of my head. Glow of the screen that's warming my bed. The picture may scramble the truth that I hide. That I was young, done the day left me. Well, I got myself some new doubts, and I made myself some rules. Don't let that deceive you, baby. Still the same old fool you knew. 'Cause I can see now. Oh, I'm not sure I can handle sight. The arms of a stranger, light in your eye. It's making me wonder if I'm on your mind. See, I'm less young, but it's done. It's the day that you left me. Thank you for having me.
Right.
Great, it's great to be here with you guys. Thanks, Fury, for asking me to join, and we can raise some money for our friends who are currently incarcerated. And it was great to be with you in South Carolina. That was an incredible experience for me. So thank you for that invite. It was pretty amazing. I thought I would, I'm gonna do a couple of things. I normally, I'll slip in some jazz, but I'm actually I'm gonna sing a little bit, and I write some songs, and I'm a dog. Scared of my own bark. Running like hell, clear out of the park. I'm the snake. Can't stand the loss of my skin. Scraping the desert for somewhere to fit in. I'm the eagle's eye above this troubled world. Watching people dying with their flags unfurled. I'm the jeweler, I pawn my shiny stones. 'Cause the fuel's all gone and the children need clothes. I'm the broker who's gone and lost it all. Playing my backroom poker while the market falls. I'm that president said I'll fix that war. Then I send more troops and kick in your door. I'm a train conductor, going too fast around the bend. That pain's gonna last on every man. I'm the policeman, making you kiss the ground. With an unleashed hand, that stick makes a frightful sound. I'm the man who is lost, giving you wrong directions. As you on the causeway with no protection. I'm the dog, scared of my own bark, running like hell clear out of the park. I'm the snake, can't stand the loss of his skin, scraping the desert for somewhere to fit in. I'm the eagle's eye of this troubled world, watching people dying with their flags unfurled. I'm the poet, always trying to be heard, searching around for that long lost word. I'm the butler, always serving my master. Can't remember my name, nor what I was after. I'm the baby, finally stopped my constant crying. Not 'cause mama came, not 'cause mama came, not 'cause mama came. I just quit my trying. Oh, got the doggone blues. Okay, that's doggone blues. I'm getting up. Thank you. I got some distortion here. Are you guys hearing distortion on the piano? Or
No. No, it sounds good.
Oh, great. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just hearing it on my end. So I thought I would just I would hit a we lost Bill Withers recently, and so I thought I would just play some of that. You guys
Sounds great.
Remembering it.
Rest in peace.
Sometimes in our life, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. Oh, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be a friend. I'll help you to carry on.
I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have a thing you need to borrow, no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Just call on me, brother. You need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I might just have a problem you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry for you, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Just call me, oh, and I'll be there.
Thanks, guys. Bill Withers.
Mm.
Thanks for
Hey,
having me,
one
Fury.
second. I'm running this.
Great to be here with
Hold
you
on.
all.
Hold on. Hey. That was beautiful, Kevin. All right, so there's been some technical difficulties. I got Maserati E on the phone right now. You good?
Yeah, I was just tapping in, letting you know it's a go. I'm here at the warehouse getting everything set up. Just got to get that link. I'm finna get it off Facebook.
Okay. All right, I'm running this thing over here, so but just sign in and text me if you have any issues.
All right, it's all good.
All right, see you in a minute.
Yep, see you soon.
All right, appreciate you. All right, so like I said before, BL had some technical difficulties, so holding it down over here. I'm Fury. I'm the executive director of DJC, and it is such an honor to have all you tonight. It's been like the best of times and the worst of times, as Dickens once said. Over here at DJC, we've been getting so much done, and we have BL's album about to drop. This is a sneak peek at the cover, which you can't really see it. And then it's the worst of times because of what's going on in the world, and I'm scared as shit for a lot of people, loved ones who are in prison right now. So it's rough. But we appreciate all of you guys so much, and we appreciate every donation that gets PPE to people locked up who need it so bad right now. We really appreciate all the performers with us tonight. So with that said, it's an honor for me to introduce the next three performers. So up next is Ivanna Baranova, who is a poet you're from the West Coast, right?
Yeah, Seattle and Vancouver.
But living in New York now.
Yes.
And I met Ivanna like a couple months ago and was really blown away by her poetry. So I asked if she would read something tonight. And I'm super excited to hear that, to hear her read again. I've only seen you that one time. And then after Ivanna is Victoria Cosmica, who needs no introduction, but you'll see. I don't know what the fuck to expect, but we'll find out. If you don't know the group Downtown Boys, check them out. Victoria is the lead singer of Downtown Boys. And then after that was BL Shirelle, who can't get her computer to work. So I'm gonna I'll introduce BL. BL is the deputy director of DJC Records, and like I said, her debut record is coming out June 19th. It's called Asada Troy. It is like a slammer, like slammer from start to finish. The shit is fire. Classic record. I'm gonna say it. I'm saying it. It's a classic record. So I'm gonna hold it down for BL and play a couple songs off my phone straight through into the Zoom, and we can just vibe on the music and get like a little sneak preview of Asada Troy. So Ivanna, I hand it over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Fury, and thank you all for being here. That night we met was so much fun. We ended up getting drinks afterwards, a bunch of us, and it was just a really beautiful night and such a lovely memory, and so nice to be reconnected now under this context and for this cause. I'm going to read one poem from my book, Confirmation Bias, which was published last October through Metatron Press, and then I'm going to read some new poems from a manuscript I'm working on now. Halfway. I want to reply about it all when you message me at 3 a.m. about the grasshopper on your toothbrush, our Pacific lake at night, your father's smug face in the water, some guilt. That year in Rosh Hashanah, you brought home the 200-pound burger boy, and I peed on the living room floor. I was thinking of you on the bus ride, first days of school. I didn't know if I'd make it home. I didn't know I would make it home. I ran to the bathroom, the one with the stained glass windows, where I got my period for the first time. I have wanted to be honest, just not confessional. I guess it's time I try. Hey, empath. Shut up. It's a perfect song. The Home Depot parking lot at sunset. My heart may lose, but I'll never go home. I get the melting candle feeling. Can't go back, not willing to be delivered from frivolous use. Throat chakra violence, or worse. Shut up. Stand still, or the moment will eclipse you. A schedule would make me time's own guillotine. When I'm outside your house, I feel prayer on my hands. The start of a lonely secret. What even is a promise ring? I once dated a bag of chips. Full circle to worship nothing. The power of a limited edition. 222. Presence is the first form of devotion. How else to litigate the breadth of what adores you? Telepathy revives our asylum, reveals whose turn it is to be the wonder of the other. In this tiny electronic mess, I get to be only a racing heart when the rest of me forfeits movement. All night I dream us blessed. It renders my worship the highest biological assembly, a cool, militant echo, resetting. Outside the psychic shop. Pacing can't move me at the speed you're wanting words I mouth a cue, you jump the turnstile. Each time I speak, a new payment. Face fucking the final moments of my lunch break is the only profit I could adore. The transactions are unrelenting. I stare straight in the eyes of your collector, chugging grapefruit seltzer under rain. Grief hits like a punch, enough with closed eyes to call this living. Looking soft to march for the Lucy shop, cop an afternoon seat on the downtown train. Your artist wife will never feel peace in your house. She will always want to be alone. Preset. Collapse never anticipates its subsequent form. A joke about essential error incites my innermost defenses. Thin cut feeling like gauze, the grief of organization, individuated, exhaustive. I find a swimsuit the color of my purported aura, more presets for the casket. When I outlast the seasons, when I engender what bores, cultivating an internal climate of zeros. Is it my dim light retina, my near sight circuit? Shit hits the fan with harmonic awe. One motion removes doubt, the other absorbs it. I see something in me murdered every day. A geometry of calm, resuscitation. Parade. Don't tell me I'm a good person. Who would redeem a binary so impossible as that? Few can even help the mannequin of their affect. An abiding procedure is a limitless chore. I understand. When I'm done pretending to, I play dead. Always hiding in the bathroom, talking superstructure, hurling at the lid. My mind the obstinate function of its own endurance. Thank you.
Bravo.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for those poems and for everyone. I'm Victoria Cosmica, and since it's May 1st, I'm going to sing a song called The Internationale, and it's a song for all workers that unites all workers, a socialist song. It's been translated into hundreds of languages, sang all over the world. My favorite version is from Chennai, the communist part of India, and I was asked to sing this song in French, purposely because it would sound bad and it would sound close to the way that Italian people sang it during a lot of the socialist revolution there. So someone making a movie asked me to sing this song, but it's actually a great song for today, for May 1st, and this goes out to all the workers everywhere. We are all workers, especially people behind bars right now that are both working as means of production for labor, and then also just working for the freedom that we have from outside of the walls. Debout, la donne de la terra, debout, la force de la femme. Les reis sont en sin cratera, c'est la option de la femme. Du passé, van en toute la raza, debout, debout. Nena, somera puesto, lucha nueva. C'est la lucha final, la Dupalu, et demain, l'international, será la gran human, porque no va rengana, porque quiere la explicación. Su plan no me meta, Pavón, le van hecho. Workers, peasants, we are the great party of workers. El mundo solo es de nosotros. The idol will stay elsewhere. See how many on our beach have fested. But a vampire flies doom should vanish from the sky this morning. Well, the sun will still surely rise. C'est la lucha finala. Trubanu et demand. L'Internationale será la Jean Human. C'est la lucha finala. Trubanu et demand. L'Internationale será la Jean Human. The workers of each other will unite the human race. Okay, thank you. And this next song, actually, I just made. Well, I made the first part of it a couple of days or weeks ago when I performed the Internationale on my band stream. But then I added this part. This is a shout out to Weldon Irving and to all of us who need that morning sunrise to remind us that a new day is here, especially right now. And for all of us that get to see the sunrise outside with no windows around our eyes, and for those who may have a very, very small window to see the sun but feel it anyways.
What's wrong with private ownership of the means of production?
Yeah. If you have private ownership of the means of production, it means that, first of all, the people, it's not just one person, it's an institution. First of all, internally, it's essentially a totalitarian institution, almost necessarily. There's a group at the top, maybe a person or a group, they make the decisions, they give orders, people down the hierarchy get the orders, transmit them. At the very bottom, you get people who are permitted to rent themselves to survive. That's called a job.
You get people permitted to rent themselves. That's called a job. Shifting my position, I felt the flat shape of the tape recorder against my hip. Holy, his voice immortalized on the spools of the tape. I had forgotten to resurrect Holy, to listen to Holy, the only thing I could do for Holy anymore. I took the tape recorder out of my pocket in order to hide Holy under the bed. I heard a rustling sound. The door opened. Moon? An anxious voice whispered my name. Moon, are you there? Moon, are you there? It's so dark. I answered, yes. Sky, I'm here. Don't be frightened. Come. Come by my night's most tender button. Hello, morning. Look good to me. Kissing the sky, I can feel it move. But on my own, I would share this morning. Kiss the sunrise with my eyes. Flowers bloom, flowers will bloom in the spring. Life will go on, so they say. And it will be another morning day. Who tell? Come by my nights, tender. Button will come by my nose, tender. Come by my nights is my nose. That morning sunrise, how it grows so.
Your microphone is on mute.
Okay, I think it's off mute now. Is it off mute? Okay. And then I just have one poem, and I have, this is my Venmo, and you can donate directly to the campaign, and just like send me a message or something, and if you want a book of poetry, or you can Venmo me and I'll send it to you. Victoria-Ruiz.
You got Roach over there. Super
These are, so I'm selling these, which is the zine of poetry. And then also, if you get one of the zines, you're entered into a raffle for my friend Jenny Zhang for her book, My Baby First Birthday. She donated 2 copies of this and 2 copies of her other book, Sour Heart. So everyone gets entered to get one of those. This isn't even out yet. So it's really exciting. And thanks to Jenny for donating them. Okay. And yeah, this goes out. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, this is my pen pal, and this is my family. And they're all in California right now. And I was supposed to go over there, but I couldn't go because of COVID. And that's okay, because we have our memories. So I just want to hold these up because you're probably tired of seeing me for my last poem. This poem is called How, God, Why? Trauma makes these tears or ruptures in your actual brain like end of fall leaves where you press them to feel a vein or moisture, but they no longer lace. They're tree carnage, not even romance in color. Not even as hopeful as an old spongy rock from the bottom of the ocean. And you can keep flaking those traumatic spots off like dead skin. Flake. With no salt, or maybe you massage them, the oils of your fingertips, not too dirty, not too dry and clean. You massage them like 2 colors mixing to your favorite. Like face paint, makeup, feeling cool and blended. You integrate them into a fertile, cake-like brain soil, and it's warm, and it's moist, and it's home. Your trauma is potted, and you are no longer afraid. So then, when you are hurt, you can't tear leaves at the end of fall anymore. And you have to lay rows, wait for moonlight, and plant these little seeds. Have you ever seen the edges of a pumpkin seed toasted? It stays strong, thick, like a perfect line of glue. And moon finally ruptures it. And not even the moon can pull out every green stalk. And it's okay, because sometimes she, the moon, just wants to be with you, the plump, the dirt. Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. And yeah, you can get a poetry thing this one. And thanks to everyone who performed. You're all amazing.
Thank you, Victoria. That was awesome. Like I said before, I had no idea what to expect, and I got I got something that I didn't expect. So thank you. All right, so next up we had scheduled BL Shirelle. She had a fucked up computer. It just crapped out on her like right at the last minute. So I'm gonna try to play a song from her record, Aside of Troy. Now my phone might go in here as a mono signal, in which case we wouldn't hear it in stereo. But I'm just gonna try it. If it works, it works. If not, unfortunately, because it will sound retarded. But sorry, that word is not okay. My bad. but let's try it. Let me just test.
This the only home that
Can you guys hear the? Tell me if you hear lyrics. You can't tell. Man. Well, that's too bad. But we will continue. I will just shout out the album one more time. BL Shirelle's debut record, Assata Troy, June 19th. Check it out. It's a blazing record. We'll have a lot of updates on our Instagram and all that. Follow us, Jim Crow. Please contribute to our PPE if you haven't already and share it. I'll go ahead and post the link one more time in the chat in a minute. And thank you guys all so much. It's been amazing so far. We just got some real heavy hitters who joined the Zoom. Shout out Maserati E and Freedom Writer and Shotta. So up next, let's see. I think it might be Maserati E. So, all right. It's an honor to introduce you. I have actually never met Maserati E, but we've had some phone calls, some really vibrant phone calls. I actually, yep. So I actually saw E for the first time on Ear Hustle. I don't know if you guys know that podcast, but when E was incarcerated, he was a contributing musician to the show Ear Hustle. There you go. And I just remember hearing him on Ear Hustle and just being like, man, I really hope I can work with this guy one day and just meet this guy, because your vibe seemed so strong just from hearing your music. So it really, truly is an honor to have you on this Zoom. I know we haven't met in person yet, but it's super cool that you're here with us right now. And I'm just really excited to hear your music, like kind of live in a way. And then
Definitely.
After, yeah. So we'll get right to that. And then after Maserati E, we have Shotta Montgomery, straight out of Philly. And Shotta is like a dope rapper. I'll let him speak for himself when he goes up. But the shit is just really like heavy hitting. And you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your bones. So Maserati and Shotta, hand it over to you. Thank you.
Definitely. It's all love. It's all love. Like he said, everybody, my name is Maserati E. I'm from Oakland, California, and it's about to go down for sure. And shout out to my boy Fury, man. Like, seriously, yet again, you done made my day and brightened my day, man, in the midst of the darkness, bro. So appreciate you so much, bro. Seriously, man. But let's get it. So this first song, this is a song called One Day. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can catch it out on my YouTube channel, Eric Maserati Abercrombie, and it's pretty dope. So hopefully you vibe with me and feel it. It's like this. No lie, yeah. Yeah. No lie. One day. One day. Yeah, everything gon' change. No lie, from feeling like a slave, yeah, waiting to be saved and set free. Oh, one day, yeah, everything gon' change. We'll no longer be slaves. We're all on our way to be free, yeah. It's a shame when you don't see change. Held down for somebody else's gain. Damn, desensitized to see pain. Cause it's normalized where we stay. Damn, in the place designed to restrain. And it's reconstructing our brain. Damn, like Socrates said, who forced you to believe that they free, no one's more enslaved. No lie, no lie. Better open your eyes. Cause most of the world is blind and hypnotized. But if we can see the signs, we can free our mind. Yeah, we can be inclined. We can see those times together. We can change the world forever. Shout out to my people like Jason Jones, creating change for real. There's multiple ways to break the mold and break these chains for real. Shout out to my people like Adnan Khan, that's changing the way we see. First watch how we restore what it means to be a human being. Shout out to my people like Antoine Williams. He told me we gon' change the world by changing the way people think. Bro, brilliant. These the type of people that feel my resilience. These the type of people that will make a difference. I think the world will be different in much better ways in the future that's not so distant. So one day, yeah, everything gon' change. No lie from feeling like a slave, yeah. Waiting to be saved, just set free. Oh, one day, yeah, everything gon' change. We'll no longer be slaves. We're all on our way to be free. Look, whoa. Went from NYs to criminals, pitiful new Jim Crow. Ostracized, dehumanized from locked inside prison and no parole. And slavery was never abolished, but did you know it was just remodified and modernized? It's by design why few can grow. Read that 13th Amendment, it's critical. Poisonous like a chemist, mix chemicals. That's what transition the labels. Now they change the language. The new word for N-word is criminal. Peep the subliminal. Someone that sees back in slaves, back in chains, back in the field, back where blacks became part of America. According to U.S. history, for us it's no mystery. They wanted slaves and like empathy, but it's a trip to see. These days they doing the same thing, just not in the same ways. It's a shame. But to be honest, it's bigger than black and white. Despite the fact, if you black, it's so hard to fight. Let's bring the light. What's becoming a global task, oppressing a lesser social class. I remember I had a convo with David Jazzy, and he was explaining that type of sociology. I swear knowledge be the most powerful thing that you can have equipped, because how can you combat what you don't even know exists? Stay woke, take heed to the seeds of wisdom. Don't be a victim to the system. Together we can really make a difference in the future that's not so distant. So one day, yeah, everything gon' change. No lie from feeling like a slave, yeah. Waiting to be saved and set free. Oh, one day, yeah, everything gon' change. We'll no longer be slaves. We're all on our way to be free. Yeah, 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 no lie, yeah. Thank you. So that's one day, another slabber. Thank you. This next song is possibly gonna be like literally one of the biggest songs in my career, no exaggeration. I believe it's pretty iconic, making a lot of impact. If you caught the Netflix documentary Cue Ball on Netflix right now, it was featured on there. It's a song of mine called Break the Mold. Man, baby. So hopefully y'all like this. Vibe with me, y'all. Vibe with me. Vibe with me. How could y'all hear me? It sound good?
Clear. Sounds good.
All right, cool. I'm doing this now. Yeah. No lie. Yeah. so far from perfect, yeah, yeah. We could break the mold, yeah. I know I am so far from perfect, but I know I can speak for more than one person when I say I am so tired of hurting. We could change the world forever if we come together. We can break the mold, oh, yeah, we can break the mold, no lie, yeah, we can break the mold. We can break the mold. We can change the world forever if we come together. We can break the mold. Mentally constipated, shit on my mind but can't come out. Surrounded by cats, some real, some fake. Observing, wait and make them out. Who's who? Really ain't got a clue, man. Think it do cool, man. Kicking it like Luke Kane till you see a few things. You see on 2 lanes like J. Cole 2 chains. Now it's time to change. You part of your crew, man. Don't do the big crew thing. That's the method, man. No Wu-Tang dudes too loose like shoes and no shoestrings. Try to lace them, but they burn like butane when you introduce plans to the equation. Try not to give up on my people and be patient, but the reality of the situation, large part of the population can't save them. Hopefully they see the truth. The reason that I care so much, cause I've been through so much, trying to spare the young from the things I've done and thinking dumb, and the scene of guns and drugs in the slums. To where you from, to where I'm from, it's all the same thing, just in different ways. It's all the same pain, just a different place. Same conclusion, just a different pace. So I'm trying to break the mold. I'm trying to take control of the mind of the masses. I won't stop till the deaf can hear me loud and clearly, and the blind see it happen. And that's deeper than rapping. I speak out of passion, no lie, please feel me. We are victims of that Willie Lynch letter, but if we come together, so much better we will be. I know I am so far from perfect, but I know I can speak for more than one person when I say I am so tired of hurting. We could change the world forever if we come together. We can break the mold, oh, yeah, we can break the mold, no lie, yeah, we can break the mold. We can break the mold. We can change the world forever if we come together. We can break the mold. Product of my environment, at least that's what we're told. You don't plan for retirement when you program to blow grams and sell dope. To the day that you're gone, bro, I swear it's so cold when you gotta call home. A place where you grow thinking hope was a joke, and everybody broke thinking that's how it go for somebody like me. Just another young brother from the streets, where you gotta see the beauty in the beast, cause we can't eat, but we can't leave. But how can we stay free when they lock us in prison, when we've been in prison the blocks? When no equal opportunity go for jobs or protection will come from a Glock. When will it stop? Some will say never, but you never know till you make that endeavor, no lie. Ties to the lies must be severed, so I try to get a world of perception so fly that you fly away to a higher place. When you was told you couldn't reach it, open your eyes today. If you're alive today, we can break the mold into pieces all around the globe. We can break the mold, it's in our control. You gotta let go, it's frivolous, whoa. Do better to show the youth something better instead of rapping them for their innocence. And that's deeper than rapping. I speak out of passion, no lie, please feel me. We are victims of that Willie Lynch letter, but if we come together, so much better we will be. I know I am so far from perfect, but I know I can speak for more than one person when I say I am so tired of hurting. We could change the world forever if we come together. We can break the mold, oh, yeah, we can break the mold, no lie, yeah, we can break the mold. We can break the mold. We can change the world forever if we come together. We can break the mold. Definitely. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
That was dope. Thank you, Eric.
And that's my time. But appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real. Shotta, man. Let's vibe. It's on.
You already, hey, man. You flame, bruh. I ain't even gonna hold you, bruh.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. It's all love, man.
Got you. It's my new single, TAGG. I'm Shotta Montgomery, you know, formerly incarcerated. I just did 8 years. I've been home for about 1.5 years, 2 years now. And I'm giving this music thing a try. And I'm new at this, but we're gonna get right to it. T-A-G-G in the field, we catch him slipping, you get killed. T-A-G-G in the field, yeah. Double 1700. Marshall Montgomery boy, Shotta gang. Free the bros. PIP the bros. Money motivated. We pushing limits. Catch me running through that jungle, I keep 30 in my stick. Cause I'd rather be judged by 12 before I'm carried out by 6. I hear these pussy niggas crying, yeah, they say, what the shit? We playing tag off in these strangers by the and it's running through that jungle, I in these trenches by the see it, I've been, I'ma up it. See it, I've been, I'ma dump it. I've been mobbing through that jungle double. I'm 17 on it. We've been on it. Can't need me. Run that block, I had that. That's no cap, I live to see. Ask about me in the trap, you know I bring that work back. Pistol popping, that's a fact. Boy, don't get your ass wet. 7 years down in the cell and now a nigga right back. And I hate the drill with niggas cause the nigga might rat. Lil Dugger boxing nigga laying flat out on his back. Or call Jeezy, best believe me, he be thirsty for the rap. I go crazy with that XC, he be shooting like a vet. Jingle told me, fuck them haters, Brody, go and get that check. Pushing limits on these niggas and middle finger to them crackers, had to free my brother. 11 years down on that body, gave them pigs back every day. Catch me running through that jungle, I keep 30 in my stick. Cause I'd rather be judged by I hear them pussy niggas spotting here, they say they with the shit. We playing tag up in these trenches, spot that nigga. Catch me running through that jungle, I keep 30 in my stick. Before I'm carried out by 6, I hear them pussy niggas. Here they say they with the shit. We playing tag up in these trenches, spot that nigga. 6 shots is doing that be my goalie, sweeping niggas with that broom. We got glizzies with them switches and them AR-22s. Hefe reppin' with that tech, they playing foul, they get ejected. Till he also bring them thotties through and they go fuck this shit. T-A-G-G in the field, we catch him slipping, he get killed. Been them blocks in this shot, slew nigga, all we know is drill. Hop out cutting like a barber, we ain't shit from the wheel. Hop out hawking nigga down, don't leave no time for him. Don Weezy caught one bro a day and now he fighting for no Tino gave them cracking 6, now he way back up in the hills. Catch me running through that jungle, I keep 30 in my stick. Cause I'd rather be judged by 12 before I'm carried out by 6. I hear these niggas fighting. Yeah, they say they with the shit. We playing tag up in these trenches, spot that nigga it. Catch me running through that jungle, I keep 30 in my stick. Cause I'd rather be judged by 12 before I'm carried out by 6. I hear them pussy niggas crying, yeah, they say they with the shit. Somebody to do is called Why You Wanna Leave? Featuring a new Philly up and coming artist. Shotta Gang Delioso.
Shotta Gang Delioso. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? I just wanna gotta bring you back to me. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? I just wanna gotta bring you back to me. To me, to me. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? My God, I stand out. I started drinking a lot. I was ramped out. I was selling work. I did trap boss. If you running up, you get smacked out. If you running up, it's gonna be filthy. I'm gonna mess up on niggas to show on the world me. I miss my man, yo, they killed me. But he stood tall. force dogs. If a nigga chopping me, then I'm chopping back. I put his brains on the wall, copy that. My niggas never switch up, that's a fact. I'm gonna put my whole team on the fucking map. Everybody gonna be wearing chains, crying in the drop in the mood saying, I never switch on shot again. I never switch on shot again. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? I just want God to bring you back to me. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? I just want God to bring you back to me. To me. To me.
Hey.
Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave?
What I tell him? Hey. I said, thinking back to them days, man, I just reminisce. And it be hard to sleep at night because you truly miss. Plus, I'm out here in this drill, happy in this mix. No, you ain't want this shit for me, but I ain't had no flex. I watch you as a youngin' put in work and make a move. You always told me longevity was in them schools. But when they took you out, put down the ball up the tune. And everybody color show when they didn't move. Even your brother, same mother, so I'm done with dude. And when I run into them niggas, they some bonus too. So my pain, let it wane to be in my flame. And for the ones that I love, I'll give everything. And push your nigga if we try it, that's on everything. Homicide, that's a dirty stain. They took the son in 04, got you in the way. Back to back, lost to see the pain on our face.
Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? I just want God to bring you back to me. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? I just want God to bring you back to me. To me. To me. Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave?
I can't. I was gonna do limits, but I can't. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself right now. Yo, y'all drawing. Y'all interrupted my little performance that I got going on and all. I apologize about that. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm enjoying watching. I'm enjoying y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me. Hey, Maserrati E, I'm feeling you, yo. We got a link though. I'm feeling your vibes.
Hey, easy call, for sure. On everything, you going crazy too. On everything, that's that real shit, man. Most definitely, it's good.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, that was dope, Shotta. Brought it.
Hey, Shotta.
You already, Ferry? Hey, Mo, I was going to draw, but I couldn't draw. I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Where you at? I got
Look
a lot.
who joined us. BL Shirelle in the building. You got your computer fixed. What's up?
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm good. How y'all? I missed damn near all the show, but I did catch Shotta and Maserrati, who I fucks with Maserrati heavy. Me, you, and Shotta. That sound like a thing. That sound like a thing.
For sure, most definitely. You know we fucks with you too.
Yeah.
That sounds like a revolution.
Yeah, it sound like a thing.
That part on everything. Let's do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Mo, yeah. Yeah. Maserrati that, Mo.
I told you. I think I told you about him.
But now that I see it, it's different, bro.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Straight out of Cali.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's gonna be the connect. It's good, definitely.
Right.
For sure. It's good. Let's work. Let's link. Let's make it happen. Let's do it.
For sure.
Mo, I tried playing.
BL Shirelle, I wish I can go ahead and hey, BL Shirelle. I got Jeezy over here, like, yo, keep going, give him something else. But it don't work out like that. I need something from you though.
Yeah, you got to go up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. I had quite the night. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here.
Isn't so?
This record is off my. It's my second record. Second record off my album that's about to come out called SIGS. Stand for shit I gotta say. SIGS. Yeah. I had to rewind the times before the rhymes. I had to rewind them crimes that locked me for that dime. I had to rewind before the first time I sold the mom. I had to rewind my mind the times I don't want reminded. Rewind to 99. We was 11, 12, stuffing them 12, 12s. We shared a tray 8. We had like 12 shells. Juvenile cells jail. Praying for snail mail. but I won't talk about it. My broken heart and open scar feel like you whipping broke a jaw. Dropping ice all on your stove to trying to see if something mold. Trying to see them oils hold. You lost your dreams and all your goals. And the Pyrex you stole from Lowe's. Y'all know the feeling. My self-esteem was kinda low. I had a demon in my soul. Sank his teeth and made a hole without a feeling. But I won't talk about it. My heart got chalk around it. Yeah. That's when I thought about it. Yeah. There's some shit I gotta say. Yeah. Shit I carry every day. Every day. Every day. There's some shit that's on my heart. Yeah. Where the fuck am I gonna start? Hope. These weirdo niggas is bitches, I give them morning sickness. The more they sitting, the more I'm shifting, they more the difference. Some niggas getting your business, some niggas getting they feelings. I just get to the witness, the snitching co-defendant. See niggas fake their religion, hitting Christians, and when they eating that chi-chi, they envisioning chitlins. Ain't gonna get more specific. Go west and I hit the Pacific. I hope you fucking illiterate niggas know the difference. Yeah, I'm a victim of recidivism. I only be civilized in the prison systems. Yeah, religious stigma keep a sinner's vision. Skin stigma's a bigger division. It can't be mended, it's cemented and demented. My window's tinted and my skin is, which one is it? When you violate my rights and my amendments, same rights was never given to begin with. I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. Clinicians can't provide prescriptions for the sickness. I'm addicted to the digits, they addicted to syringes. Common sense is that we must conduct the business. Yeah. Just some shit I gotta say, yeah. Shit I carry every day. My man mom died while he was at child time. Baby mom is carried while he was at commissary. It's kinda scary cause it's Sally's a drag who dresses in women fashion. Medea, they call her Tyler Perry. I could barely get fresh, wore that designer rarely, till I did that math like hold up that one I gotta till I grip that gat like hold up that gun I gotta carry. These niggas wanna spill my blood in my prime carry. Spoiled milk, reminiscing on that rotten dairy. In this game it's one and done, we play for Kyler Perry. Draft picks from the body of that belly bottom beast. But when it's extra hollow in your belly gotta eat. And when they plot and stop them, you can't let them bottom feed. Even if I gotta fight in them Rockies, Apollo Creed. Spent countless nights in the county without a blink. But I ain't gotta sleep, motherfucker, I gotta dream, yeah, yeah. Just some shit I gotta say, yeah. Shit I carry every day. There's some shit that's on my heart, yeah. Where the fuck am I gonna start, huh? Hey guys, that was Siggs off Side of Troy.
That shit was fire. Gave me chills, goosebumps, all that. That was fire.
All right, now I want to have fun. Now. I don't want to be all,
Yo, can I get? All right.
I want to lighten the mood. I mean, I am home, I mean? I ain't in jail no more. So, while I load this up, I'm going to put on this surprisingly favorite song that I'm catching a lot of people saying that they love this song on my album. And don't get me wrong, I like the song a lot, but love will be a very strong word. So, I'm a little confused by them loving it. Like, it's like great. But people really enjoy it, and it's a really fun song. It's called Phantom Cookie, and I wrote it off that strain of weed in like 5 minutes. SV, bitch. Do this shit for niggas in the hood, it's on my back. You do this shit for the Insta and just to post a stack. Snatch a chain, bless your brain, tryna get it back. Detach your frame, they gotta wrap that shit around your lap. Wait, let me get it back. Ay, whip it all kind of ways. Know what them pipers crave. Put it in that microwave. Boy, I got that psycho wave. Aunties, they be hype for days. Niggas wanna kill me, keep his tensions like it's microwave. I ain't gotta say no more. So many Dutchies from the store that I don't pay no more. I got the blocks to get that yayo going. You got them little Lego Jones, but I don't even play no more. Listen, Niggas is torn, liquor is pouring, bitches is on. It's great, but it's getting annoying. I'm just trying to get to the morning before my mama get to the morning and get her on it. They different than a living off duffel. Hold up, wait, let me get it back. Whip it all kind of ways. Know what them pipers crave. Put it in that microwave. Boy, I got that psycho wave. Aunties, they be hype for days. Niggas wanna keep extensions like it's micro braids. Yeah, do this shit for the niggas, it's really on my back. You do this shit for the Insta and just to post a stack. Snatch your chain, bless your brain, trying to get it back. Detach your frame, they gotta wrap that shit around your lap. I don't even spray no more. Give me a little nah, nigga, say no more. 80 babies, we ain't got the time to play no more. I sing fiends smoke, I play phone chords, I raise you boys. Listen, liquor is pouring, liquor is pouring, liquor is pouring. It's great, but it's getting annoying. I'm just trying to get to the morning before my mama get to the morning and get her on it. Way different than a living off dolphin. Hold up, wait, let me get it back. Whip it all kind of ways. Know what them pipers crave. Put it in that microwave. Boy, I got that psycho wave. Aunties, they be hype for days. Niggas wanna kill me, keep it stitches like it's microwave. Yeah, yeah. Hold up, let me get it back. Whip it all kind of ways. Know what them pipers crave. Let me get it back. Let me get it back. Put it in a microwave. Boy, I got that psycho wave. Let me get it back. Let me get it back. All right, so that was that.
Hey.
Yeah. Did the music level sound better that time?
Yeah, sounded great.
Yeah, it sounded for sure. That shit was dope.
Before we hit up Freedom Writer, hey BL, tell us a little bit about the album.
So the album is out June 19th. It's called Aside of Troy. It's coming out Juneteenth. It's been a lot of pretty much off positive feedback. I'm waiting. I'm looking for that negative Nancy because that's the person I want to talk to, you know, because everybody's saying too much nice shit about it. But it's basically an album about,
don't worry,
you know,
come.
it's basically an album about, you know, really in its essence, it turned into an album just about relationships, about in between everybody. So that sounds really boring when you think about it just on its face, but when you get into it, like relationships with society, relationships with lovers, relationship with friends, relationships with God, relationships with, you know, like establishment. It's really deep in an intricate way without shoving that down your throat. And you know, it's definitely wavy. It's definitely got some shit for the hip hop purists on there. But it definitely got its waves, and I think it's I think it's pretty good. I think it's my best work up to date. It's really vulnerable, most importantly. Like I'm saying a lot of shit on there that I didn't used to probably address before. So it's really good.
Word. Hey, do us the honor of introducing Ghsts and Free.
Hey, so I have the pleasure of producing. You said Ghsts?
Yeah, Ghsts and well, Free first and then Ghsts. Freedom Writer and then Ghsts.
Oh, I'm about to say, who the hell's Free? Okay, so Freedom Writer, that's my guy, brother, since like birth. This is my guy. So before we got into like any of this, before we ever knew we knew how to rap, this was somebody that was in my life. And then we both started rapping kind of at the same time, I want to say. And somewhere along the way there, I don't know what happened, because he might deny this, but I was a better rapper than Freedom for a long time.
Shots fired.
But then somewhere along the way,
because of the platform that we're on right now,
somewhere along the way, I think that we switched personalities, and he started caring more about the craft of lyricism and its pure art form, and I started going a lot more artsy. So we are like, we're like peanut butter and jelly together. He's like the best lyricist that I will put him up against anybody. Kiss. I will put him up against Talib, Kweli. I will put him up against all them niggas. Like, that's how nice he is. So yeah, that's my guy. That's Freedom Writer.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Sorry guys, I was about to get hacked again by my Bluetooth. And then Ghost is a gentleman that I happened to meet. Well, first I collaborated with him on Headed to the Streets. He did the guitar solo, and then it was like after that, which was amazing. If anybody ever heard that, after that he like just laced my whole freaking album with like these killer ass solos. At this point, Ghost to me is just as part of my sound as me, as my producer Trap Lane. Like Ghost is just as much a part. He makes the sound just as much as part of, the whole team that makes the sound. So I really am like blown away by his guitar skills. I mean, I don't know. He's fucking.
I'm having a great
he's
time.
amazing. What'd you say, Ghost?
Hey, BL, you can hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
You haven't heard me on the bass yet.
Well then yeah, because that's my favorite instrument. So I would love to hear you on that.
That's my secret weapon. People don't know.
That's my secret weapon if you listen to the album.
I know, I'm listening. I'm listening. That's how I get them chords.
Yeah, I always got a killer bass line, a killer bass lick, always. So
yeah. Bass line moves the waistline, right?
Absolutely. So yes, Ghost is the most talented guitarist that I've ever met in my life. So I'm excited to see, what they're gonna do. And I guess Freedom Writer's up first.
Damn, I better start practicing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm up now?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so what's going on, y'all? I'm Freedom Writer, for those who don't know. Thanks to BL Shirelle for the glorious introduction. I appreciate all the accolades. The first thing I'm going to get into is a song called PTSD. And it pretty much just is what it is, if you know what PTSD is. This is just pretty much the effects of having it because I do suffer from it. So I wrote it in that spirit. So we want to get into it. Rest in peace, and speech, just hoping for closure. I ain't beefing, but keep peeking over my shoulder. Getting close to my quota, approaching the Oprah. Feds trying to send me somewhere near both the Dakotas. On the sofa with roaches, mimosas and Motrin. I be trying to school them, this is open enrollment. The opening home, loafs to the Strowman. Witnesses ain't witness shit, better hope for Jehovah. How can I not resist stopping frisk? When I'm strapped with this hammer, but these are chances that we gotta risk. Fair one's turning a half in the air something. And you ain't really trying to hear nothing when a drama lit. Only God can judge me, not even your honor can. Homies either dead or in jail, and there's a lot of them. Stick a boy is right around if the boy. Oh, I'm having deja vu and thinking not again. It could be the block from being shot, being black and seeing cops. PTSD, cause my niggas died in the war zone. Look, I in a courtroom. PTSD, shit happened in front of me, so I got a gun. Cause it's PTSD, so I shoot first and ask questions. Do a lap check my track record. My nigga Terry got killed, Tony doing life. Even though what we do is wrong is only right. Lonely nights and I was around the homies who mixed some coca soda. It wasn't only Sprite. Right, murder, death, kill, homicide. A full moon to get your A crack, sunny side. Summertime, Bronx tell, same way Sunny die. A lot of hugs crying, snotty nose, runny eye. Cops kill us and get away with it. We do it to ourselves, somebody around the way did it. Then protest to protect, but it's way different. Blam to that thing, Jam Man, Blake Griffin. They pop and fly, we ain't boxing wild on the AR-15 sub. That shit pocket size, the band don't fake it. We making that occupy. The face on my Jacob shaped like an octagon, I'm popping mine. It could be the block from being shot, being black and seeing cops. PTSD, cause my niggas died in the war zone. They got life in the courtroom. PTSD, shit happened in front of me, so I got a gun. I said it's PTSD, so I shoot first and ask questions. Do a let check my track record. War going on outside, niggas wildin' like Christopher Wallace and Tupac Shakur outside. It's a purge that emerged over turf, and the words in this verse is really what's going on outside. The tension thicker than them strippers in Atlanta. Some real stand tall niggas sitting in a slammer. I'm reminiscing over pictures in the camera. It's over here rapping similar to ceramic. Post-traumatic stress disorder, just the thought of death distorted. How it would affect my daughters who rap my corner. Get the message, touch my aura. Ballin', the press record is the best in shorting. Press record and it's best for forward, but my nerves bad. Windows bulletproof, seatbelt Hermes on green light go. They don't turn red, turn heads. They looking crooked, but I'm straight like a pyramid head. Yeah, it could be the block from being shot, being black and seeing cops. PTSD, cause my niggas died in the war zone. They got life in the courtroom. PTSD, shit happened in front of me. That's why I got this gun on me. PTSD, so I shoot first and ask questions. Do a let check my track record. So yeah, that was the first John.
Hey.
That was amazing. That was really deep too, and sad.
Real.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, nice.
Really nice.
Alright, so give y'all some lyrical shit, and then you know, hold you up. So this is pretty much Kendrick Lamar's Feel. I put a lot of feelings into this. Like, this was like one of the tracks I kind of made for me, not for like for the fans, should I say. Most music we put out for the fans. You dig what I'm saying? This was like one of my, just was letting go on how I felt about a lot of shit. So that's what this is. I mean, I feel like everybody believes us. Unless you. Pretty much, you know, the beat is still. So everybody feels believe in something like a higher power. Let me let you atheist. You know what I'm saying? God willing to get a lot of donations on. I said, ain't nobody praying. I said, well, ain't nobody saying. 5-star, everybody rate him. Ain't nobody greater. If you ain't with me, then you against me. And I feel like everybody hate us. Just imagine if everybody made it. You drew the blueprint that everybody tracing. Full speed is the dream everybody chasing. Many figures thought, but ain't nobody pays no mind. It was 4 inches at the goal line. They ain't want to see us get in. That was the goal line. Ain't like they was shitting the whole time. 90s R&B was a slow grind. Like camera action, showtime, quote mine. Played the part, stuck to the script. Wrote lines, committed and convicted of those crimes. Freedom right in my hand. Cop don't need a nigga to co-sign. It's real, I'm ill and feel my skills is better. A king, my son, the prince, and girl, Coretta. I could destroy the boys, let's build together. Ladders, bricks, flipping, we building credit. Where I hang, they slanging bang on bill collectors. In the hood, good guy young, real depressing. Shit, but I'm still suppressing. Got willpower in the bill. Ain't no Uncle Phil's and Jeffrey, the real respected. I'm stable, still addressing. Turn the Wi-Fi off and I'm still connected. With bills are extra. Killer being kill perspective. Gas, water, electric, the bills exception. Them kids need a meal for breakfast. That is conscious. I'm a conscious, giving them real direction. Pride, ego, definitely integrity. Morals, principle, still the ethic. Shots to get fired. Like watching the wire. Hand on the hammer. Two belt cocking the flyer. Won't think it was shaking like on top of the dryer. From the outside looking and watching the fire. Plus if the cops stop and see they got any fires, they're swatting the tire. They wear when they stop in the riot. Seaman in the beamer. Rocking the flyers. Know that you want the nice. It's not for the flyers. Want the money through a cleaner. Spot for the iron. Over 18 major league, not for the minors. I'm an old head Steve Young, not for the Niners. It's Magnum P.I. was watching MacGyver. It was flaky. Now I'm great, not for the Tiger. Told you that rope was rocky, not for the Briars. Now I'm popping like a Willie, not for the fighters. You can't tell me I'm not the Messiah, nigga. Ain't nobody praying for me. Nobody praying for me.
And woo! Come for Kenny would be all over that. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys was listening. Oh yeah, shout out definitely to BL Shirelle, Shotta and Maserati E. Great performances, great artists. I appreciated it. Felt like hip hop, felt like real hip hop. So and Fury, thanks for having me. And I'm still tuned in. So
Cool. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Well, Philly definitely shut it down. Those were 3 back-to-back Philly. So now we're gonna hand it over to Amsterdam, all the way from Amsterdam. Ghsts Guitars.
Getting up early for the team.
What time is it?
Right now, we're creeping up on 4 a.m.
Damn.
But you got to get up for the A team, right?
That's true. So I guess that makes you Mr. T.
T?
Mr. T.
But I'm going to keep the talking short. I'm going to get right into it. BL gave me a nice introduction, so I'm going to see if I can brew something up. I'm going to dedicate this song to, everybody out there. And, yeah, I'm called Return of the Canarsie Kid. Let me know if you can hear it okay. All right, I think I got cut off for a second, but it felt good.
But you came back. Hey. Beast mode.
All right, how's the sound out there, Fury?
It sounds good.
All right, I'm going to start heading right into the next tune. Yeah, so this tune is I woke up one night and I had this crazy dream that I was lost in a desert. And I didn't know where I was, had no idea. Folks out there in the middle of the desert, and they had a couple guitars, and we played something like this. And I woke up that morning, and yeah, when I played it, this is what I had. So it has a couple titles, but I usually call it "Song for Ali." And here it comes. All right, DJC Universe, buddy.
Nice. I kind of felt like I was in a desert. All the way from Amsterdam. Thank you, Ghost.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thanks to BL, Fury Young, Doc Israel, all the really dope artists I'm seeing tonight. Maserrati, Freedom Rider, Shotta. Everybody is sounding good. I hope they get on some more tracks or write something with somebody.
Definitely. Yeah, there's some serious talent right here.
Yeah.
And that includes the next person coming up. It's definitely, for sure. Next up, we have Katy Rea, who is incredibly talented. I saw her and her band play like, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so in Bushwick, in a basement, in a scenario that now definitely doesn't seem possible. A lot of people in a sweaty basement in Bushwick. But I just love her sound and the band and her voice. And we had just been in touch through Instagram, and I asked if she would want to do a couple tunes tonight. So, Katy, really appreciate you. Appreciate your patience. I know we went a little over, so thanks for rocking with us, and can't wait to hear what you got.
Thank you. Can you hear us, me?
Hear your voice, yeah. Let's hear the guitar.
Hear it?
Yeah, can you sing at the same time real quick?
Yeah. Got direction. Can I fall?
Yeah, that's good. Good.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for that intro. I didn't know you were at one of those shows. That's funny. Yeah. I'm so happy to be a part of this and hear everybody's songs tonight. I feel really lucky to hear everybody's stuff. So thank you. Play a couple songs. This is Andrew Foreman. This one's called We Come Back. One sec. Got direction, I could use some. Mama told you life is gruesome. You'll be learning not to trust anyone. Blood on him, blood on her, can't tell the difference in their words. Some are born to a home on this earth, some are not. They might say you don't deserve it unless you burn out, struggle for it. But I've learned that love is not a fight. Sorry, I got a call. I didn't know if that fucked it up. Okay. Is not a fight. Ah! Stop calling. Does it fuck it up when I get a call? Okay. Is not a fight. Like your home, like your house. It's right. Can I
fall on your blue shoulder? Can I crawl to your soft light? We have answers and no questions. Maybe wrong after all is right. Got direction, I could use some. Mama told you life is gruesome. What delusion would it take to leave your if you love me, they can't touch you. Got a guru you can pay to lie to. Find him in the latest Nike shoes. Can I fall on your blue shoulder? Can I crawl to your soft light? We have answers and no questions. Maybe wrong. Can I fall on your blue? Hope you lose touch with yourself. Lose touch with yourself. So we come back. 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 Cool. Thank you.
So good.
I think I'm gonna let's do Lord Try. Maybe this time. This song is called Lord Try. Not necessarily about the Lord. Not for me anyway, but can be for you.
Do you think love to be some great conclusion? Is your sanctuary another human? Are the better parts of you on a this noise is our natural state. Out this dreaming while you're away. Lord, try me again. My innocence. Lord, try me again. My Lord, try me I am busy breaking all the ways of your father. Are the waves of your mood tempting strangers? Are we on this slow train looking for answers? If we're on this slow train, okay, all this noise is our natural state. All this dreaming while you're away. All those thoughts in your head you don't have to say. You say more. You say more when you say nothing. Try me again. Oh, my innocence. Lord, try me again. But oh, my try me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us, Fury. This is really cool. I'm excited to hear the next few people, and this is amazing. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Katie. Yeah, that was so good. Now I remember why you stuck with me as being so good.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Well, we're just about done, but I got a couple of songs for you if that's cool.
Yay.
So, all right. Thank you, everyone. This has been super fucking awesome. Some technical difficulties, but we made it happen and we're all here, and it's great to see your guys' faces. I wish we could be doing this in person, but hopefully sometime soon. And here's a couple songs for you. Tell me if this sounds like a decent level. Check, 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 check. Vocal good? Okay.
That was good.
It's a 2:15 a.m. and I'm rolling down the freeway. In my mind,
I'm better than the home where I was raised, though. As I drive, there's a rest stop ahead. Next one to 55 miles. There's a truck stop that's dead. His hazards are on and a ride steady. Nobody even know where the road go, or if it blow to confetti. But he can't save entire town. But I bet we could get the hell out of Dodge. On this runaway train, on this getaway plane. Desperados waiting on the rain. Got one foot in light and one foot in dark, and I'm driving back to 99 on 66 Drive. Another 1,000 miles to Dixie Chicks fly. How about some time we pick up hitch high, or I could ride alone and get my kicks. Remember in them rides we fell asleep, listening to Washington Holocene, You know it would be dope if we were post-pandemic park just laughing. Desperados waiting on the rain. What was that I heard? Something about you don't need no ticket. Just get on board, my boy. Thank you. That was funny. Like, for some reason, the Zoom app like defaulted on Eric. Like, so Eric, you're just looking at me the whole time.
Hopefully, I was vibing a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Never played directly to one human being so intensely before. All right, here we go. This one is called Route 99. You can hear the music, all right?
Beat sounds good.
Thank you guys all so much. I got this photo in my mind, I shot it right. And there's so much in my sight in spite of night. So getaway driver, drive faster. Hit me with that lava volcano. I don't own these hollow dreams to take off to another spot. It's like the kind of flow I got insane on. Janie, all these roads are clock a drain on. They don't know how Holland beings the time and being right. Click, click, go the hammer back and quick hit so they know I'm tagging. Oh my safety, oh no, oh my safety, oh no. Swashbuck, get me on my dragon, or swallow stitches on my exes. But the sorrow ripping her most vision, why? Baby, I'm floating on a rhythm maintain, choking on a train with drain on my brain. Every tone floating waves, right. And I'm swallowing my pride. And I'm figuring it out. Put your lighters in the air for that mental lag. For that mental lag. And System of a Down. Yes or no? And five got me in the show. Please and thank you. Bruce said there was a price to pay, and the big man played on ties that bind, and I was just hollow in my ride with a story by my side. Route 99, Route 99, Route 99. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. All right, so I guess now we can relax and have fun. But we already were, right? So.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks
Thank
for
you
doing
guys
this,
all
Fury.
so
That was a lot
much.
of
It was
fun.
great.
For sure.
Um,
That was so good, Furry. Like those songs are really like it's Bruce, but even better because it's right now. And I've never
Got some
done
Americana. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We know where Bruce's soul is going when he departs.
Oh man, you guys were all so awesome, for real. Such a great array of different talent and stuff. So I appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, it was a really cool mixture. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Be dope today. We can do this in person.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
This will work for now.